Hey guys, Shadowboy here, and I'm just posting a MOAB on Hardhat using the ACR silence and extended mags. My perks are Sight of Hand, Hardline and Sitrep, and I unlock Assassin, Quick Draw and Scavenger, which is pretty standard and personally a really good setup, except nowadays you've actually swapped Quick Draw for Recon, because I think Recon's one of the most underrated perks in this game, as when it's pro'd, it's fantastic. You get a hit mark, you know exactly where they're going to be. But hey, I'm usually using the Semtex and the Portal Radar, which again, it's quite campy, but quite standard and makes it all easy. But hey, if you want to MOAB, it's probably what you got to do. We do sadly lose this game. I think it was 200-195, so we only just lost it. But I was playing with a friend, Danny, and he'd never seen a MOAB before, so I decided, you know what, I'll go for it and just show him that they do exist and tell him what they like. But anyway, this commentary isn't actually going to be about gameplay that much. It's actually going to be about I used to have a teacher at my school called Miss Cunningham, who was my chemistry teacher, and no word of a lie, she was mental. And anyone who went to the same school as me will agree that she was actually fucking bonkers. Now, I started this school in year 9, so I went to a different school in year 7 and 8, which means I was about 13 for you Americans. I don't have no idea what year that makes it, but hey. And she had me other school, but anyway, I moved over because I finally got a place at this school, which theoretically is supposed to be better, but that's a story for a different day. And within the first 2 weeks, this science teacher had apparently taken not a liking, but I was one of her star pupils. And I'll never forget the day where we were driving me into school, and Miss Cunningham stops my mum's car, which was quite scary because I've just started this school and my teacher's trying to talk to my mother already. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, what have I done now? But she ended up sitting there going, your son is one of the best students, he's going to have a really positive life, and basically just buffing me up as this super genius that works really, really hard. So my mum was, as any parent would, fucking loving life, that she actually has a good son for once. And so we started off quite well with this teacher, but then things started to go downhill. She was crazy. There's this one time where my friend Sean had his school, but he was late because he had a guitar lesson. And so, he came to the lesson 10 minutes late, which is pretty normal. But he came in and she was talking, doing a little talk about the lesson and explaining what we're going to do today. And he put his bag on the table and started to unpack. And Miss Cunningham just literally goes, shouts, just going, stop, I'm loading your bag, I'm talking. So, he apologised and just kind of sat there and went finished talking. And then as soon as she finished, literally seconds after, she just screamed at him, Sean, why have you not unpacked your bag? Get out! And screamed for him to get out. Which made the whole class, rut with laughter, because basically she fucked up and had to go at him for doing something which she just told him to do. So, crazy. And then there was another time where parents' evening. So this is when parents are called into school, and not called into school actually, it's more that makes it sound like it's all bad. But they have to come to school and the teachers talk to them and explain how our progress has been. Now, I've never been the smartest student, and I've never honestly been the best. I'm pretty average, and I do have one problem, which is my handwriting is fucking awful. So that was a very common discussion. And I think this was GCSE year as well. And Miss Cunningham had taken it in her to explain to my mother how my handwriting is appalling, and that how I'm going to fail every single one of my exams. I am going to get 0 in everything because the examiners won't be able to read my writing. What else was there? Oh yeah, there was that I don't try anymore. I used to be a star student, and now I've just given up, and it's not good for my future. Which is all kind of, harsh and stuff, but almost fair apparently. But the thing is, these little things are supposed to last 4 minutes. My mum was stuck there for half an hour. This meant that there were parents waiting to talk to her, about their child, but she was just devoting her time to bitching about me. So, Uncle was saying she's crazy, and it gets even better, or worse, depending on your way of thinking. There was rumours that she had these bottles under her table. Well, she did have them, but it was rumoured that it was alcohol in them. Now, what do you think? She's a school student, teacher, and people have always claimed that they've gone down and, taken a sip and it's been rum. But, honestly, I think it's probably bullshit. But then at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me. Because she didn't seem drunk as such. But with drunk people, when you talk to them, they just kind of waffle. Much as normally it makes no fucking sense. This Miss Cunningham, you could have her in a GCSE revision class, and it was almost a game for the class to get her off topic, because it wasn't fucking difficult. I mean, there was one time where we were supposed to be, remembering how to do our practical, which is when you have to do a scientific experiment. And instead, we got her talking about fucking what she thinks of Star Trek, because she was a Trekkie, so, I was saying a bit weird. But anyway, there is the MOAB, so that means this game is wrapping up. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks very much for watching it. If you give it a like, we much appreciate it, and I'll see you later. Thank you much. Goodbye.